Hello students. In last class we have seen about the what do you mean by the physics and where do you see this physics? Where do you observe this physics? At any place we can observe this place. At any place you can discuss about physics. At any place you can see that one. It's not a separate thing to learn just whatever we are doing in our daily life, that is only physics. But let me discuss some things which are now you are at a home. When you are at home, I think you would be cooking at home. When you are cooking, so what would be the essentials for cooking? You need a cooking pan, is it? Have you observed what should be the with what is the base of that cooking pan is made up of? Have you observed it? Yes, these cooking utensils. The bottom is made up of the bottom is given a copper coating. Have you observed it? Copper coating. Why is it given copper coating? Why is it given copper coating? Because of the copper promotes the heat transfer from flame, whatever we have from here, to the utensils in a vessel, and this heat will be transferred easily because of copper is a good conductor of heat. Good conductor of heat. Now, but you may observe one more thing that the handles are made with a insulators, because what will happen as this material is made up of a conductor of heat and this heat may be transferred to this handle, so that the person who are handling that will be getting heat. For that purpose we need to know the conductivity of heat, thermal conductivity. And not only that one, when you have seen that the pressure cooker, now you are at home, everybody is at home, enjoying at home. So let me discuss something about something near to you, something is around you only. Now, copper is the base of the copper vessel or whatever maybe base is made of the. You can see that one, even pressure cooker. Pressure cooker. In a pressure cooker, the base is made thick. Base is made thick. Even iron box. Iron box. So iron box. This base is having more thick. Is it or? And even you can observe one more thing that but calorimeter that which will be used, calorimeter is a device which is used to measuring the heat energy conditions, temperatures of the heat or temperature of the contents or whatever the heat energy contained in that liquid. Okay, that will be made. And even you can see that nowadays everybody using like a cooling flasks. What it is made up of? Yeah. What is? Let me discuss something. Oh, let me come to this one. As we have discussed about this, I think nowadays everybody is cooking at home. Everybody is interested to go, so that we are using these things and iron. Now here pressure cooker is made, the thick base of this pressure cooker is made thick. Just you observe, go and observe. Is it right? That's what. Why is it made thick? Because this transfer the heat uniformly to the all the part of the liquid, all the parts of this cooker inside to the liquid, rice whatever we have or dal whatever we have, red rum whatever it is there. Now even after you remove the flame, even after you remove the flame, because of heat capacity is more, heat capacity is more is the thickness, what happens, more heat will be absorbed. Then even after removing the flame, even you remove after the from the gas stove, gas flame, what happens, still it can provide heat and heat for long time for a rice, so that it will be remains hot for more time. The same thing, even the base of this iron box is made thick, because even the power is went off, power is switched off, the power switched off. Even after that also, if even this, it can provide the heat for some time, so that we can do the iron. And even we have one more thing here based on this electricity also we have some concept, but let me discuss about these limited to this one. Later we go with different topics. And even here what we have, cooling flask. What have you observed? Have you observed what will be there inside? For outside appearance, the diameter of the flask is more, but inside amount of the water is less. Are you using this one or not? So when we use what, we can observe this? Yes. Here some space is provided, hollow space is provided. Why is that hollow space is provided? Because this hollow space causes to, it does not lose the heat energy whatever the contents inside, and whatever the heat energy outside, it does not enter, it will be reflected. Whatever the heat energy inside, it does not come outside, it will be reflected inside only, therefore there is no loss of heat energy. And even this lid is what happened, it is closed, then heat does not transfer to the top by the conduction, heat does not transfer by loss by the conduction. And these, have you observed it or not? What should be the walls of this flask are made? How is it made? Is it rough or so smooth? Just to go and observe, is it rough or so smooth? Yes, it is having highly smooth, highly polished. Because of that, the heat energy does not lost by the radiation. So conduction, convection, radiation. So these are related, physics related, or what is physics related? So whenever we have taken a wicked lamps, nowadays you are not using, I think everybody using charge lights, but old days what they use, the wicked lamps or oil lamps, is it? Here we have a oil, here we have wick, and they are immersed in oil, and here the small holes are provided, but here ventilation. Now, whenever this hole is provided, because of oxygen enters into this one, so that they make a glow. And here, what happens? The air inside will be heated, so that hot air will be escaped outside. Is it? That is. And let me know. Nowadays, everybody is preferring to stay inside of the room with all comfortable things. What comfortable things means? AC or refrigerator or coolers. So rooms are closed, doors are closed, everything doors are closed. But we have AC, we feel very cold. But olden days we don't have such type of the facilities, and especially in villages not only in olden days, but now also they are not having such type of the facilities. But where do we live at this now? At this time, the sun is very hot and the temperature is very high, around 40 degrees Celsius. We cannot bear that much of the sun hotness. Then where do you prefer to stay? Coolers are not available, AC is not available, but where do you live? We have our buildings are having concrete layer. But if you observe, for some people, they will give a layer of the air. Just you observe near you. If you don't have, you observe nearby you, whoever may be on that one. Somewhere maybe they will be given some air layer. Why do they give earth layer? But the people in a villages, everybody is preferred at summer. They not staying in the buildings, but they prefer to live in a thatched roofs, under the thatched roofs, like a palm leaves. Is it thatched roofs there? Then what happens when you have taken a thatched roofs? Is it because of this one? This promotes the air conditioner. This is only will be act as a air conditioner. It will be act as a hot air will be as cool air, and that is in summer. Even in winter also, it is not that much of the cool. And here also what happens? Heat and will be observed. Then inside the hotness is very less compared to the other conditions. So this is what generally you can observe at your houses. Now let me discuss about the few things. When you are making a journey, then at roads, at turnings, when you had made a journey, what happens at turnings? If you observe the roads, how are the roads given? Some inclined, the outer edges are inclined. Why are they inclined? Because for safety of your journey, and they show something speed limit 20, like that. Near bridges you can observe it, 20 or 30, depending upon that curvature and what angle is inclined. Why is it happen? Because the weight component will be decreases. In this case, the component of weight in the direction of this radius will be decreased. But not only that one, even if you want to climb a stair, if you want to climb a stair, this is what, or if you want to climb a tree, So how do you climb up? If you can crawl, you can climb it. Or if you don't want to crawl, what will you do here? Then we'll prefer to climb up by using a ladder. Is it? Why? Ladder will be used. Why? When you climb directly, we are climbing vertically, so we need to apply a more force. But whenever we have used this ladder, what happens? We'll bend on that ladder, so that what happens? Our weight gets decreased and then climb up very easily. And not only that one, when you are climbing, when you are moving on a slopes, or climbing up on the slope, instead of directly on mountain, if the mountain is like this directly, But if you make it is somewhat curve or somewhat angle, what happens? You can climb up easily because of your weight component will be decreases, and so that we can climb up very comfortably. And then here I discuss about the pressure cooker. So that the purpose of using pressure cooker is very easy to cook and comfortable, and we no need to stay there by looking that is it cooked or not. And within a less time the rice was cooked. It would be cooked within a less time. That is very comfortable to you, so that we cannot waste our time by standing there or by looking always. You can watch mobile and you can do any other thing meanwhile. That is what here the pressure cooker, when we have taken a rice or anything, you can cook by using directly, by supplying the heat directly. But within the pressure cooker, what happens? When the heat is supplied, that heat is absorbed by the contents which are in this pressure cooker and water. Then water will be boiled. Thereafter, will be converted into the steam, and that steam will exert pressure on this one. So that what will be happening here? The rice or the dal, whatever may be inside of this cooker, first it absorbs the heat energy from this one, and not only from that one, it absorbs the heat energy, the water vapors which are converted into the steam, and the steam is having more heat energy, so that the rice will be cooked very easily within a short interval of time. These all things we can observe, and whenever you are at home, just to observe near to you, around you, whatever you have, wherever you see that, you can observe the physics behind that one. And not only that, let me take, I think you are at home at this time. So when you are at a home at this time, so let me just to take a rope and you tie a branch of a tree. And when you tie to the branch of a tree, then you make it as a swing. When you have made as a swing. Now, can you observe when you are swinging a swing, then you try to swing by sitting in this, and how do you make the oscillations? Two things can do. One is by applying the force from by your feet onto this floor, and second one, somebody has to apply the force from back side so that you can make an oscillation. Okay, somebody has applied the force on you and you are started to continue the oscillations. Does it continue to oscillate? Does it continue to oscillate? No. After some time, what will be happen? The oscillations may be small, will be decreases, is it? And thereafter, the oscillations gradually decreases and they will be stopped. Why? What will be the reason? And not only that one more thing you can do. Now you sat on that swing, but now you swing on that swing by standing, by standing again you swing. What will happen? Can you observe any differences to this speed of oscillations? Is there any difference in the speed of the oscillations? Yes, there will be a speed of the oscillations will be changes. What speed of the oscillations can be changed? What speed of the oscillation? In this case is the speed more, or in this case is the speed of the oscillations maximum. Just to assess yourself. Let you remember, or if it is possible, you make it is just to arrange it, take a rope and arrange, and then you observe what will be happening. I think if you observe clearly that whenever you are standing, when you in the position of the standing, what will be happening? You can observe, you can make a number of more oscillations. But when you are sitting, compared to this one, the number of oscillations should be less. Speed of oscillation should be less. Why is it? Why is it? Why does it happen? I think in the lower stands we have studied about this. It is like a oscillation time period, and the mass of this body is concentrated, and here also the mass of the body is concentrated. Is it? When you have taken, I explained in detail in last class that when we have taken a duster in this position, it is stable, but when you have taken the duster in this position, it is not that much stable. So what will be happen here? What you have to do? In which case it is stable? This case is stable because of position of center of gravity is nearer to this one. Center of gravity or mass, central point of this one. Same as here, when we have sitting position, in the sitting position, what will be the center of mass of the system here? Here is this one. Now, where it is traveled from branch, see that what is the distance? Is it more? Now, what will be the center of mass position? It is somewhat nearer to this. In which case is the effective length is less. In this case, the effective length is less. Let me take the time period. Somewhat let me discuss time period. Time period means time taken to complete one oscillation. It means when you have taken a swing, whenever you push the feet with the floor, so what will be happen? You will be started to oscillate. Once if you forward it and again come back and again will be forwarded, that would be one oscillation will be completed. One oscillation. Next 2, again 3, like that. Now time that one for one time to complete the oscillation, whatever the time taken, that will take time period. Then time period is directly proportional to the square root of the length. Length represents here effective length. What is effective length? From central mass or the central mass of the body to the where it is suspended. Now, in these two cases, in what cases the effective length is minimum? Here the effective length is minimum. Here the effective length is maximum. So that I hope you understood that where we get the number of the speed of the oscillations of the swing is maximum. Here the length of the pendulum is length of this swing is effective length is less, so that the time period is less. Time period less means what? Within less time only it can complete oscillation. So that what will be happen? Speed of the oscillations will be increases. But actually now you are continuing to oscillate. When you are continuing to oscillate, always you have to press the feet with the floor to continue the oscillations. But you will not prefer to do like that. Then you will call to your brother or sister who are maybe and ask them to push the swing to enter. Now, when they are pushing the swing, what will be happen? So they will be started to push the swing continuously. But at particular time, you can observe that you will be started to oscillate with a maximum range. That is what? Why do you get that maximum? Because we know here means time period means frequency is nothing but number of oscillations in 1 second. Frequency is inversely proportional to time period. Then what will be happening here? The frequency of this swing, oscillations are depends upon length. Now, whenever your brother or sister are applying force on you, the force will be having certain frequency. They are having certain frequency, and your swing is having certain frequency. Now, while they are pushing, if the force frequency is equal to the frequency of the swing, then what will be happen? The phenomena will be takes place, which we call as a resonance will be takes place. Resonance will be takes place. When resonance takes place, in that case, the amplitude or displacement is maximum. When you have taken a swing, let me explain this one. This is what starting point, from where you take the maximum displacement. This is called amplitude. Now, amplitude is maximum. When does it happen? Only when frequency of the applied force is equal to the frequency of swing. Frequency of swing, both are equal, then the resonance will be takes place, and these conditions even we can observe in the these conditions can be observed in your daily. Then let me tell one more thing, that whenever the rain is falling, I think you will be enjoying in the rain. But let us raise a point that if when the raindrop is falling, you would be looking that the shape of the raindrop is like, but actually the shape of the raindrop would be the spherical. Then what would be the force acting here? Weight of the raindrop, which is in a downward. But whenever the rain is falling down, upward what we have? Air is exerting force. Because of that air exerting force, then the raindrops falls with a uniform velocity, so that we can enjoy in the rain. But for example, if there is no air force, opposing force is not there, only weight is there, what will happen? Your velocity of the body will be increases. That means, let me tell one example. We have dropped one stone. First floor, second floor, first floor, second floor, and third floor. We have dropped one stone and you try to catch it. And you drop the same stone from second floor, catch it. You drop the same stone from the third floor, catch it. In what case do you get the more pain when you catch it? In third case. Because more is the height, more is the velocity on each individual. But now we are getting this raindrop from where? From clouds we are getting this raindrop. At what heights are there clouds? At a more height from the ground. So that what should be happening? The velocity on reaching to the ground will be more. Then when you are in a rain, what would be happening? Then they make it even, because of the more velocity, even they make it more onto your body, then you cannot be injured. So this is the nature. This is what the beautiness of the nature. And we will observe during the rainy season, we would observe the rainbow. How many number of colors are observed? So many colors. Then let you think that in all cases do you observe the rainbow? No. During mostly it's sunset or sunrise, when the rain has fall, and that also when the rain is falling. For example, the sun is in front of you, behind you. If the rain is falling in the direction of the behind you, in this case you cannot observe the rainbow. But if you stand, your back is towards the sun, and in front of you rain is falling. In this case, you can observe the rainbow. So, like this, number of the things you can observe which are related to the physics. So that we call that the physics is a nature. Physics is the study of the nature and study of the matter or study of the properties of the materials. And let me take here, I said here, length. How do you measure? If you want to know the length, you want to measure. How do you measure that length? You need a like a scale, meter scale or a tape, like that something should be required. Then how do you measure time? How do you measure the time? We need like a watches or by observing shadows in olden days. And how do you measure the mass? By using a pen or nowadays electronic wave machines. So then how to measure the things and what methods are there, what type of the quantities are there to measure. These all things we'll discuss in next class. Keep watching. Thank you.